even though you read the words that are right there, all the 1 through 27 amendments to the Constitution. Well, if you look up what was the First Amendment created for, what was the Fourth Amendment created for, you will learn from the government who wrote the definitions of why each one was written for. The 9th and 10th Amendment go together, and they were written to protect we the people, the American people, from the government and the states. They cannot make laws upon us. They lied to you from birth when you got in school. They lied to you on the media. The cops are told to lie to you. They are all liars, and that's who you're listening to. You all sit there and believe them at face value without question. Fools do that. Slaves don't question, because if they question, they get in more trouble. Don't question, just comply or be punished. That's a slave. Oh, I've got to ask for permission. Daddy government, can I have permission to take my private property anywhere I want? I'll pay for what you need me to have on it, so you say I'm legal. This is all bullshit. It's clown world. I need permission so I can go fish, catch some food and eat, and I'll pay you for it. Boy, this is a money-making racket. You're paying for, asking for permission and paying for what you have a right to do when you were born, all the way up till you become old enough to be able to do it, to hunt, to fish for food, to take your property anywhere you want to as a free human. You all want to be treated like grown-up children and ask another human being, like a black man did in the past, can I have permission to do this? May I do this, master? Don't hurt me, I'll comply. It's the same thing. It's just we're all slaves, and we all have to answer to a master called the president here. But they're all leaders, and all bad people want to be leaders. No good person wants to be a leader. You go look at these good people are good people, and you say, do you want to be president? Guarantee every one of them will say no. Because those that don't deserve leadership craves it. Those that do deserve leadership does not want it. We don't want to control you. We don't want to control your property. We don't want to control your life. And you let them control your life, your property. They can take it. Legalize carjacking. Legalize kidnapping for human cops. You go and you become a cop, and you can do what you can't do right now as a civilian slave. You are a slave. Slaves cannot do what the masters cannot do, or what the masters can do, and the babysitters. The police are soldiers of the king, the leader. That's who enforces the king's laws. The soldiers. It never changed. Only labels have changed. They only put new labels on them. That's all they did. A new label. Oh, instead of calling them guards or soldiers, it's now police. Armed, they're armed guards. It is illegal for one or more persons to come after another person with guns. It's illegal. But yet, y'all think it's legal just because they put a suit on that all of a sudden magically gives them powers above you. But they now own you and possess you and your property and can take it at any point in time they want. That's slavery. That's what happens to black. Oh, you can't have that, nigga. You know, it's the same thing. Slave. It's the same thing. You can't do that, slave. And y'all don't want to put two and two together. You want to believe these idiots at face value. That they somehow magically, because they're in an imaginary government that does not exist without you consenting to it existing and wanting it to exist. They trick you into wanting this. You have the right, and all of us has the right to say no and go away.